Today's topic, I want more money. What do I do? Today I want to share 11 tips with you that are based on the law of attraction, but some of these tips are more logical than spiritual because I believe that you can in fact combine logic with spirituality. Because if you combine these two worlds, then you get the best of both worlds. And yes, I know how it feels to ask yourself this question, how do I get more money? Or to make this statement, I want more money. Because there was a time when I was so broke that I was barely able to pay for my flight back from Bangkok to Germany. And in the first couple of years within operating my business, I never, and I really mean never, not one single month, made more than $2,000 a month. But within a couple of weeks, after I applied the techniques that I will share with you in just a second, I tripled my income. And even though most of the tips that I share with you are based on the law of attraction, like I said, some of them are purely logical. But when you really think about these logical tips, somehow they are also connected to the law of attraction. And it all starts with this one question that you have to ask yourself. What beliefs are holding me back from earning more money? And I know right now you might already want to close this episode and say, I don't need to talk about beliefs. I just want to know exactly what I have to do to make more money. I mean, let's face it. You can just Google 100 things to do to make more money online. There's YouTube, there's podcasting, there's blogging, there's freelancing, there's programming. The specific things that you can do are not the problem. Otherwise, you would already be doing them. Because let's face it, it's just one Google search away. And you have all the information, all the how-to that you could possibly need. But it's not about the how-to, it's about what's holding you back from succeeding. A couple of years ago, when I was in this really negative state of mind, when I was in this low level of consciousness, I had all the possibilities in the world. I had a laptop, I had the internet, and I knew exactly how to do things. But still, I wasn't making any money. Why? Because my beliefs are holding me back. And that's the moment when you have to realize that logical advice is closely connected to your belief in the law of attraction. Because you can say all day, hey, I just have to do this. Yeah, why don't you do it? The reason why you're not already doing it, and if you're already doing it, the reason why you're not succeeding is because your beliefs are holding you back from earning more money. What beliefs do you have about money? Do you believe that it's hard to get money? Do you believe that money doesn't grow on trees? Do you believe that you have to suffer in order to get money? Do you believe that there is always a lack of money? Do you believe that you can only earn money when somebody else is losing something? These are all beliefs that might hold you back. So really dig deep. Don't just look at the surface. Don't just say, hey, I have to do this, or this is a way I can make more money. Really go deep and ask yourself, what beliefs are holding you back? Because I had so many beliefs that were holding me back from making more money. And once I overcame these negative beliefs and turned them into positive beliefs, suddenly I experienced the financial success that I always wanted to experience. Even though the how-to, the things I knew about how to make money in a logical step-by-step way, didn't change at all. I had the same information that I had before, but because I changed my mindset and because I grew on a spiritual level, that made all the difference. And if you want me to help you with that, if you want me to help you to get over your limiting beliefs and to program your mind in a way that you are destined to succeed, that it's inevitable for you to fail and that you will make more money, then you might want to check out the link in the description and inquire for your first Skype coaching session with me. And I want you to start to think like a millionaire. Rich people think differently than poor people. Poor people think, oh my God, it's a problem. Oh, another obstacle. Oh, why am I not able to do this? Do you know how rich people think? They think, that's an interesting challenge. How can I overcome this? Whoa, that's an opportunity. That's awesome. What do I have to do to make this work? Ask different questions and make different statements. This can already change your life and it can change the amount of money that's in your bank account. That's something that I learned when I became friends with a millionaire. And for me, it was mind-blowing to observe how he talked and just formulated questions in a very different way than poor people and middle-class people. At the beginning, I felt really strange talking to him because it became so obvious to me that I didn't ask the same questions, that I didn't make these kind of statements. And by talking to him, I suddenly realized how much I was trapped in this poverty mindset, and the way I talked and the way I asked questions was a reflection of this poverty mindset. So think about how you speak, how you talk. This can already help you to make more money. And invest in assets and not in liabilities. Don't get me wrong. If you already mastered the art of manifesting money, then you can buy the Lamborghini, you can buy the Ferrari, because then you have the money to do it. And if you want to find out more about how you can manifest large sums of money, then you might want to check out the link in the description and find out more about my brand new program, Money Manifestation Magnet, in which I teach you exactly how you can manifest more money by guiding you to a new self, to a rich self, a wealthy self, by changing your limiting beliefs into beliefs of abundance, beliefs that allow you to attract money, and by raising your vibration to such a level that you match the vibration of money. So if you want to find out more about that, the link is in the description. But what if you're struggling with manifesting money? What if you don't have the money yet that allows you to buy any liability that you want? And that's the important point here. If you tell me I want to invest in a car, it's not an investment. Everyone who says I'm investing in a car, unless this person is investing in a specific supercar that doesn't lose in value, yes, then it's an investment. But otherwise, it's a liability. The moment that you drive a car out of the dealership, the value already goes down 10%. Is that an asset? Of course not. It's a liability. However, if you decide to invest in my Money Manifestation Magnet program, that's an investment, because you're investing in yourself, you're investing in your spiritual journey, you're investing in your personal growth, you're investing in your ability as a deliberate creator. And yes, if you invest in an apartment and you rent it out, it's also an investment. But what if you invest in a house and you say it's an investment, but you actually pay a mortgage to the bank? It's not an investment, it's a liability. This is so crucial if you want to make more money, to really think about what is an investment and what is a liability. And then I want you to get over this fear that's stopping you from changing your job, or from making a career change, or from starting a business, whatever you might want to do in order to make more money. I still remember how I felt when I was in my last job in Germany right before quitting. I was fearful. I was full of anxiety. I mean, everyone around me I told, hey, oh, I will be free. Yeah, finally, you only live once. But deep inside of myself, I was so afraid. Because all these voices told me, don't give up your safe and secure life in Germany. Don't give up your job. Oh my God, you will never make this amount of money again. What are you doing? You're throwing your life away. Don't listen to these voices. These voices are based on old beliefs. They are based on a paradigm that's no longer serving you. Nowadays, I make way more money than I've ever made in any of my office jobs. Yes, even the office jobs in Germany, not just the job I had in Bangkok, but also the jobs in Germany. I make way more money than that because I realized that there is no safety. I mean, think about it. If you think that you are safe in your job right now, your boss could say tomorrow you are fired, which is exactly what a lot of people experience right now in these crazy times. And if you want me to help you to get over this fear, then I can recommend a Skype coaching session with me, because I helped other people to get over their fears, to become deliberate creators and to manifest more money. And I'm 100% confident that I can help you too. And gain the confidence to ask for a raise. Let's say you want to make more money in your current job. It takes confidence, it takes courage to do that. But do you think I would be able to operate several businesses, several successful businesses, if I didn't at some point in my life develop high self-confidence? And yes, it took me a while. But if you do that, if you really work on your self-confidence, then you can ask these uncomfortable questions that will lead to amazing results. And you will also be able to make these uncomfortable decisions that will lead to amazing results. As American TV show host Steve Harvey always says, at some point you have to jump, and then eventually the parachute will open. And I want you to make more money than you could possibly imagine by following your calling. Since I decided to follow my calling and do what really fulfills me, I make so much more money. And yes, it took me a long time, because I was trapped at such a low level of vibration and such a low level of consciousness. But once I learned how to raise my vibration, how to reach the next level of consciousness, a higher level of consciousness, and then the next level, and then the next level. Once I discovered this, following my true calling was so easy, and making more money was so easy. And if you want to have the same experience, like I said, I'm really happy to coach you. If you want to work with me, check out the link in the description and find out more about Skype coaching with me. If you decide to click on the link in the description and have a look at my Skype coaching page, you will also find testimonials of amazing deliberate creators who already worked with me, or some of them are still working with me because they want to continue to manifest more and more amazing things and to raise their vibration higher and higher. And you have the internet, so don't complain about not being able to make more money. And yes, this might offend you and it might trigger you and you might say, oh, how can you be so rude? How can you say this? But I have to be honest with you. It always blows my mind when people tell me, YouTube, podcasting, Facebook, Instagram, oh my God, it's so hard, it's so unfair. It's so unfair? Really? It's free. Imagine what our parents and our grandparents would have given for a world in which all they have to do to make money is to switch on a machine and type something on it or speak something in it or film something on it. And even though I'm a law of attraction coach, I also do business consulting sometimes. In the past, I did it way more because I had more time for it. But even nowadays, I do some business consulting. So if you want advice on that, you can also book a Skype coaching session with me, because then we can make 50% law of attraction manifestation and 50% hard or logical business facts that help you to make more money. But no matter if you decide to work with me or not, I want you to understand that the internet allows you to make money in such an easy and effortless way. And it allows you this freedom of living wherever you want. I mean, if all my businesses were not online, I couldn't just live in Romania. I couldn't just move to any place I want. That's the freedom that you experience once you allow these things into your life. I mean, it's really that simple. And your ego is stopping you from making more money. That's why it's often not that simple, as I just said. I recently met another expert who's also living in Romania, and he's very successful now, but in the past he struggled a lot. And he told me how before he started his company, he used to do everything to make more money. He used to work as a waiter. He used to work as a taxi driver. Back then there was no Uber, but I'm pretty sure that if Uber would have existed back then, he would have been an Uber driver. So he didn't allow his ego to stop himself from doing work that made him more money, but that isn't so glamorous. And when I started out on this journey, I also did things that were not so glamorous. But of course, back then I was also at a very low level of consciousness and a low vibration. Nowadays, I don't have to do that anymore. Nowadays, I'm able to make so much money with things that I love, and I do these things every day. But if you're in a place right now where your vibration is not that high, but you really want to make more money, then it's a good start to challenge your ego and to say, hey, ego, I'm not listening to you anymore. I will make money anyway. And you have to become a vibrational match to money. How do you think about rich people? Do you think, hey, it's amazing that this person is so successful? Then you will attract more money. Are you jealous? Then you will push the energy of money away and you will push money away. What are your beliefs about money? That's something that I already talked about. Do you believe that it's easy to attract money? Do you believe that you deserve money? Then it will be easy for you to attract money. And yes, because you believe that you deserve money, you will attract more money. And do you live a happy and fulfilled life, or do you feel depressed? Your vibration is so important. You can't attract abundance if you feel lack. And look for confirmation wherever you go. Instead of saying, oh, look at this rich person, oh my God, oh, how did they get so rich, it's so terrible, oh, I'm so jealous. Instead of doing that, look at a rich person and say, okay, how did they do it? Let me research it. And I still remember when my vibration was very low and my level of consciousness even lower, I only looked for reason why I wasn't able to do what I wanted to do. I blamed society for not making money. I blamed everyone for not making money. But once I raised my vibration and once I reached a high level of consciousness, suddenly I saw proof and confirmation all around me. I mean, whenever I tell someone that my next financial goal is $10,000 a month, they look at me as if I just said I want to become a space trooper and shoot aliens. It's completely out of their reality. But it's a part of my reality. I know that I can do it, and I know that I will eventually experience it, that I will manifest it in my reality. Why? Because I looked for confirmation and I know that other people are doing it already. I mean, if you type into YouTube how I make $10,000 a month, hundreds of people tell you exactly how they do it. So yes, it's possible. And if you believe that it's possible, then you can also believe that it's possible for you. And then you can match the vibration of this possibility. And then you can attract what you want. And the last tip I have for you when it comes to the statement, I want more money, is to find your why. If you have a why you want to earn more money, what is your why? If you have a why, then you will allow yourself to be more conscious. You will allow yourself to raise your vibration, and you will listen to the signs that the universe provides you with. Because then when the universe sends you impulses, suddenly you listen and suddenly you follow these impulses because you're motivated, you're driven, you want to manifest something. I mean, right now I want to manifest my dream apartment. Of course, this is a good why, because it shows me, hey, there's something I want. The universe sends me signals, sends me signs, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna listen. And then I'm gonna follow my intuition. And I want you to do the same. Find your why, listen to the universe, and follow your intuition. And then eventually you will manifest more money. And if you want me to help you with that, then you can click on the link in the description and inquire for your first Skype coaching session with me. And if you enjoyed watching this video, please send out some love to the YouTube universe by giving this video a big thumbs up. And I would also appreciate it if you would leave a comment in the comment section below and let me know what you think about my video. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and to click on the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I release a new video for you.